let's have a show of hands. How many people have ever been offered a deal that sounded too good to be true? Anybody? Come on. Yeah, everybody. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you tonight about my. I'm going to actually skip a slide because I'm falling behind here. Self-delusion is telling yourself you can do this without making a mistake. So I found an apartment, and it was a great deal, and I jumped at it. And so here's my my new landlord, Nicholas Bachler. He's temporarily living in the UK. Beautiful wife, 2 trustworthy children. And he confirmed the price, so we were on, baby. So I took the very next train downtown, visited the building, chatted up the doorman a bit, because I had found the deal that everyone else had missed. I know. Earlier, I should have told you that the market was pretty efficient. But so there was always this little bell in my head ringing, but that's okay because I was full speed ahead. Because I have a basic rule that trust but verify. So the first question was, who is Nicholas? So I had to look into him. So I Googled his image on Google, and then I looked up the tax records on the condo too. It was kind of interesting, I have to say. A little too interesting, I have to say. Well, the results were not so good. In fact, there was a bit of a fly in the ointment. Turns out his photo belonged to a lady who lived in Virginia and was a holistic health coach. And the tax records belonged to Dee Dee, who lived in LA. So I found myself in the second stage of self-delusion, which is defend the delusion. That's the second stage. You see, the facts often push you into defense mode. You know, even though it was too good to be true, to me it was too good to give up. So I had to save this deal. And I realized that the facts and the truth were just simply problems that I had to solve. Luckily, I discovered the yes but maybe tool. It's a very powerful tool. So let's apply yes but maybe to these facts here. The first one is that it wasn't his picture. But that's okay because maybe he's divorced. And that's why he moved to the UK, see? So that was helpful. And Dee Dee was the taxpayer, so maybe he was her business manager because he's out of the country. So that kind of makes sense, right? So, but inevitably you get to the third stage of self-delusion, the choice. It's a key turning point. Do you ignore the facts and move forward, or do you admit defeat and retreat? So I made a list of pros and cons. The most important of which was I had told everybody about this deal. Okay, he wasn't the owner. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. So my yes but maybe tool was really failing me at this point. And also there was this issue of he wanted me to send him $950 in cash. So I kind of gave up on this unbelievable deal. But then it occurred to me that Nicholas wanted this deal as much as I did. So I wrote back to him and said, hey, how about free parking? He wrote back, oh, that's not a problem. How about for both cars? Not a problem. What if I did a 2-year lease? Can I drop the price $150 a month? Yeah, I can probably swing that. So I was having some fun with my buddy Nicholas here. But I have to say the whole process did inspire me to find a nicer apartment than I originally had been looking for. Which brings us to the fourth stage of self-delusion, which is repeat. See, there are benefits. It was actually a fun challenge. It raised the bar on what I was looking for, and I ended up with a story to talk to you folks about tonight. So looking back, I realized that self-delusion is a very powerful force. Here's 3 examples of that. Amelia Earhart, the second woman to ever fly across the Atlantic solo, and a woman. Yeah, I was hoping for a yell there. Steve Jobs, you know his story, and then Thomas Edison, 8 weeks of formal education. The bottom line is tonight is that go out, delude yourself, enjoy the process, and think big.